In this video, I'm showing you the best shooting badges for centers in NBA 2K23. If you're new to the channel, my name is Lance, and I'm the head coach for Bucks Gaming. So how this is going to work is I have 3 levels here. Equipped, 50-50, which you could equip if you have extra badge points. And then there's do not equip, which I don't think these badges are needed. And so every badge in the game is in the corner. They're all listed as Hall of Fame, but I don't mean to put them on Hall of Fame. And if I need to do a video on exactly like the level you need to put those at, I can do those, but just for this video, they're all going to be Hall of Fame. And so we will start with Amped here. And so Amped for a popping center, we are going to put Amped as a do not equip badge. Amped is really just used for low stamina, mainly like your guards, those types of players. So Amped isn't going to be really utilized as a center position. The next badge is going to be Limitless Range. I'm going to put Limitless Range on equipped. Limitless Range is really utilized when you pop as a center, maybe in Rec or Pro-Am. If you take one step too far back, you'll need Limitless Range to kick in to help you hit those deep 3 shots. Next badge is going to be Green Machine. I'm going to add Green Machine to the equipped. Green Machine really is just going to help you hit more consistently, especially if that first shot is a green as a center. It's really going to make you a weapon and make the defense have to guard you. So Green Machine is just going to extend that window after you green your first shot. And the next badge is going to be Deadeye. So Deadeye I'm going to put on 50-50. Usually at center, you're 7 foot plus type of a player. And so Deadeye, although it does help you not get contested, Deadeye isn't really, I guess, being like activated as much as normal. And so unless it gets buffed, I'm going to keep it at 50-50. It's a good badge to always use if you can get it. But until it gets buffed a little bit, I think it's going to stay 50-50. And then so for blinders, we're going to put on do not equipped. Blinders is just really not needed. If you're in the corner, there's maybe like a chance to use blinders, so that way you get those side contests off if someone's kind of rotating down in Rec and Pro-Am or jumping at you from an angle. But again, with blinders and some of these other badges that you need, it's just not going to be utilized, and it's really expensive to equip. Next badge is Space Creator. I'm going to put on do not equipped. Again, you're a center. You don't really have a lot of great dribble moves in order to create the separation you need for Space Creator. And you really don't even unlock the animations that Space Creator is used for. So it's going to be a do not equipped. Volume Shooter is also going to be a do not equip badge. You're not really going to get a ton of shots as a center, and so Volume Shooter doesn't really have the chance to build up to be that. Now, if you're getting a lot of shots at center, it could be a 50-50 badge. I still don't recommend it being one of your prime badges to use, but if you're getting a ton of shots, maybe in park, you could maybe use it on bronze, silver, something like that. Next badge is going to be Agent 3. It's also going to be a do not equip badge. Agent 3, after you dribble, helps you hit threes, maybe fading threes. And again, as a center, you shouldn't really be doing those types of things. Now, if your build allows it, of course, always kind of look to move it to 50-50 equip. But if we're really just thinking about a straight popping center, catch and shoot type of player, Agent 3 isn't going to be utilized enough. The next badge is going to be Corner Specialist. I'm going to put that as a 50-50. And the reason is it just depends on where you're at. So in Rec and Pro-Am, if you are setting the screen and popping to the top, then you don't need Corner Specialist. But in Park, you're sitting in the corner, absolutely run Corner Specialist. Or even in Rec and Pro-Am, if you're the center per se and you're running 5 out and you're in the corner, then run Corner Specialist. So that's why I'm going to put on 50-50. Is for me, I'm thinking of a center, mainly Rec and Pro-Am, when you're setting your screen, you're popping to the top of the key. And so that's where your Corner Specialist isn't going to kick in. But I'm going to leave it at 50-50. Good badge to have. And so the next badge is going to be Catch and Shoot. Catch and Shoot is going to be the #1 badge that you need on your popping center. And so Catch and Shoot is just going to activate in any situation you get put in. And it's just one of the best badges right now in order to just hit consistently. This one, another one I'll talk about in a little bit. But Catch and Shoot, like I said, just a lot of situations that can be used. It should be like the badge that you try to get on your center. Next badge is Comeback Kid. Going to put Comeback Kid on do not equipped. I just don't like the idea of being down for a badge to kick in, so it only gets used whenever you're down. I don't like to be down, and so I don't plan on having a badge that only activates when I'm in a losing situation. Next badge, Slippery Off Ball, absolutely a must equipped, and it's actually used more for rolls. So like as a popping center, you set the on-ball screen, you slip down to the paint, or roll down to the paint. This helps you just kind of glide through the defense to get down there better. That's really what Slippery Off Ball is used for. It's not really to shoot or anything, but it does help you get to the rim a lot better with it on. Next badge is going to be Mini Magician. And so Mini Magician is going to be a do not equip badge. Mainly the fact that you have to fade to get this badge to work. I do like the fact that it boosts your mid-range, but in those situations of where you got to fade or maybe do a post fade to get those to activate. I'm not a big fan of your center just post fading, but if that's in your game, maybe mid magician, you move up to 50-50 if you can get it bronze or silver. Next badge we're going to look at is clutch shooter. And normally I'm not a fan of clutch shooter, but I'm actually going to add this to a 50-50 only because in situations where in park and it's game point and you have the lowest 3-point on the court, most teams, or if your point guard has a wide open lane to the rim and then the big drops off you, because that's usually the player that drops, this badge could really help you finish like games. And then in Rec and Pro-Am, again, the same thing. If you pop, the center goes to contest the PG and you're wide open and, it's 2 seconds left on the shot clock or 2 seconds left in the game, this badge can really just kick in at a low level, silver, bronze, whatever you can get it at, and just help you kind of finish those games off. So normally I hate clutch shooter, not a fan of it at all. But as a center, I just feel like with players leaving you to go stop other players, mainly other big man, has a lot of situations that can be utilized in those late game moments. Next badge we're going to look at is guard up. And I'm going to put guard up as the first 50-50. Usually you're 7 foot plus. So if players aren't getting good contests on you and, like the stick up, all that type of stuff, because you're a center and they're just trying to, stay around you, guard up can actually activate quite a bit on a big man and just help you make sure that you're open and get those shots. And then the last badge is going to be Claymore, and that is a must-equip badge if you can get it. I'm going to try to put these in order right here just to show like kind of an order of importance when it comes to the equip badges. Claymore is, I think, one of the best badges, that and catch and shoot working together. But you really just got to make sure you're standing still. So if you're in the corner, absolutely run Claymore. I think it's a great badge to use. And now if you're a center that pops to the top, you got to set the screen pop. The range is 1 to 4 seconds, so 1 is kind of good, and then it builds all the way up to a 4-second standing still catch and shoot. So you have catch and shoot and Claymore and Limitless all really working together for your popping build. And so this is the best shooting badge setup, I believe. And again, you can tweak the equip to 50-50 if you think a 50-50 one's better. But I do think if you just start with a baseline of these badges, you're going to set yourself up to hit a lot of shots and be a weapon as a popping center. Like I said earlier in the video, my name is Lance. I'm the head coach of Bucks Gaming. I have a Discord in the description below. If you're interested in joining, if you want to learn about the NBA 2K League, you want to learn more tips and tricks about 2K itself, or if you'd like to play Pro-Am, Rec, or Park with myself, the link is in the description. If you enjoyed the video, consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one.